Hello everyone, welcome to Technology Explained. My name is Advait Desai and we are going to study mean, mode and median in R. So let's begin. I'm going to clear my console by clicking Ctrl plus L and we can begin. So first of all start studying with mean. What is mean? Mean is essentially average. What do you mean by average? So mean is equal to average, which is equal to a sum of all elements and divided by the number of elements in that list. So let's just calculate mean with an example so you'll understand. So let's create an vector called v1 and we'll just have three elements in there, fairly simple, 1 2 3. Sum of these elements will be equal to 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 plus 3 equals 6, and 6 divided by the number of elements, which is 3 elements. The answer will be, mean should be equal to 2 in this case. Okay, and in data analytics using R we have an inbuilt function called mean, so we can just say mean and we can pass in the value of v1 and it gives output 2, so it shows that we are doing correct. We can try again using a larger data set. I'll just create another v2 and have a random data set here. Okay, there are a lot of ones in random typing, never mind that. I've just created a random data set and we can just say mean of v2 and we get the actual output. I'm not going to verify, but if you want you can take a screenshot and do so. We are going to go to the next point, and which is by the order mode, but we are going to do that later because it's a little bit complicated and it does not have an inbuilt function, and we are going to do median first. So what do you mean by median? Median is the middlemost value in a data series. Okay, so how do you calculate that? Well, again, there is a middlemost, there is already a inbuilt function in R. So let's just take the initial example of our v1. Over here, what is the middlemost value in our data series? It is 2. Then the output of median will be 2 as well, so we can just verify that it is 2. What does median do? Median, first, the median takes specific steps in order to solve this problem. So what does median do? The first step median does is sorts the elements in ascending order and then takes the middlemost element. Okay, so here we have odd number of elements and therefore we can say the middlemost element is 2. But what if say for example in v1 we overwrite that and say 1 2 3 4, 3 and 4, and now we have 4 elements, so there is no middlemost element and there are 2 elements in the middle, 2 and 3. So what median will do is first of all sort these elements in ascending order, which I've already done, and it will take the average of these two middlemost elements. So we can just try that, median of v1, and as I told you, average of 2 and 3 is 2.5. Fairly simple. And now we can move on to mode. And mode has no inbuilt function in R, so no inbuilt function in R, and therefore you have to calculate it manually. So first of all, let's understand what mode is, then we can get to the calculation. So mode is the value that has highest number of occurrences in a data set. Okay, so if we print our v2, there are a lot of ones. Okay, and if you want to see which element has the highest number of occurrences, we can use the mode function. Now mode is not an inbuilt function, so you have to write the functionality by yourself. So how do we do that? So let's begin with that. So as you can see, we have already printed v2 over here, so that is going to be our current data set. So first step is creating a table of that data set. So I'm going to create a table called tb1, and it is going to contain a table of the v2 data set. So let's just print this table, and as you can see here, you can see all of the available variables, all of the data, all of the points in the data. These are 1 2 3 4 5, and the number of occurrences. So from this data you can visually already tell कि अरे 4 सबसे ज़्यादा बार आ रहा है. But what you want to do, you want to automate the complete process, and in order to automate the complete process, you have to write the following query. So what is this query? I'll just write the query and then explain. So names of tb1, and you have to open square brackets, and in square bracket you write which of tb1 is equal to max of tb1. Oh, I think that's inside the bracket, yeah. Which of tb1 is equal to max of tb1. Okay, and after that you get the output 1, which is correct, and you can just store that in a variable if you like. So like you can say max underscore occurrences and add names. That's done. So you can just say max occurrences whenever you need, and then you got the answer. So what is this query? You get the name of the element which has the maximum amount of occurrences. So if you want, you can just print each of those elements in order to understand what they do. So names dot, what does names dot to b1 tb1 do? It shows all the elements present in the array. And if you just say which of tb1, yeah, that's not logical, that is correct. Which of tb1 is equal to max of tb1, and then you can say one has the maximum amount of occurrences, and then you can just set the value of this to names. That is the procedure of mode. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any doubts, please let me know down in the comment section, and if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and share it to your friends. Farewell.